Hi, I'm Dr. Acton, and the purpose of this video is to help you get better quicker, keep you better longer, and teach you how to avoid setbacks. An optimal spine should look like this. From straight on, it should be vertical. The reason? Vertical columns give us the best resistance to the biggest stress of life, which is the force of gravity. However, if we try to put motion into vertical columns, i.e. earthquake, they'll collapse. Just as important is the side view. There should be 3 arcs when we look at the spine from the side. Those arcs are your body's primary shock absorber to do this so it doesn't do that. Now, we are not born with those 3 arcs. When we're born, we're in the fetal position. The fetal position is a C curve. It works great in utero because it saves space. However, a C curve will never resist the force of gravity. It will collapse. So how do we get the curve in the neck and in the lower back? It all starts at the beginning of life. Infants, when they're awake, should be on their stomach, on a clean surface, because what will they do? They'll hold that head up. Why? They're looking for where is mom. Now, as a newborn, your head is about 25% of your total body because everything is coming from the brain. As an adult, it's about 10 to 15%. It will usually take 2 to 3 months for that newborn to be able to hold their head up. And then the next stage is they get up on their hands and knees. Now, when they're on their hands and knees, the head is still in this position, and now the abdominal organs are pulling forward. That is how we get these 2 curves in the spine. We're not born with them. So quality floor time and crawling is critical to infants. What destroys these curves? Well, this is classically what's known as a whiplash. Something does a quick bam and it destroys the curve. Now that may be an automobile accident, but it may also be a sports injury. Anything that gives you a quick jerk can destroy those curves. And so here is a before where we have the nice curve, nice healthy spaces. This is 15 years after a whiplash injury. And you see the loss of the curve. You see tremendous degeneration or arthritic changes that have happened down here because of that abnormal stress. What else can cause it? Well, here's a biggie. We call it tech neck, holding that head and neck down. When we take our head forward at 45 degrees, instead of the head being 10 to 12 pounds, that'll increase it to 50 pounds. When you go to 60 degrees, it increases it to 60 pounds. What does that do to you? Again, it takes that nice curve out of the neck and literally reverses it. Now, your head is literally the weight of a bowling ball. And I could hold it here for a long, long time. But if I put it out here, I'm going to fatigue quick. And the most common thing that happens to people as they age is the head begins to go forward. The only thing that prevents gravity from just pulling it down is all of the muscles in your shoulders, between your shoulder blades, in your neck. They will stay tight all of the time to prevent gravity from taking it down. Well, let me show you another picture. Here's another common cause of losing the curve. Working on laptops. Laptops are not designed for long-term use. If you have a laptop, you need to get a docking station with a monitor, get the monitor up here, and then plug it into the laptop so you're not doing this. What effect does that have on your nervous system? Well, here we see the normal curve. This is a cross-sectional view where you see the brainstem and the spinal cord. Here we have a loss of the curve. and now they've cut it this way. And when we look at the spinal cord from above down, when we have a nice curve, it relaxes the spinal cord. When you pull the curve out, you stretch and put tension on the spinal cord. That's why if you lower your head, you have totally stretched that cord to the max. And now, if you take a blow here, that can snap the spinal cord. That's how a person becomes a quadriplegic, is the head is down and then they take a blow right here. Well, you say, you know, it's not my neck that's bothering, it's my lower back. Well, take a look at this illustration. This is measuring the pressure in the lower lumbar disc, the lower back, relative to this. And you notice when you lie down, you're not working against gravity, so the pressure is less. But the only difference here and here is that head position. The head moving forward will literally increase the pressure down here. Well, what can we do to change it? Well, number one, when we do the chiropractic adjustment and have you lie face down, we literally pull the head behind the shoulders and use a light force into the lower neck to start bringing the curve back. In addition to that, notice these two pictures right here. Whoops, let's go here. We've got the nice normal curve in this picture with the head over the shoulders. Here, the head is going forward. The curve is going the opposite way. That's called a reversal. We see severe arthritic degenerative changes down in the lower neck. But this and this is the same person. And what we're doing here is using two weights. One is on a hood that is pulling the head back. One is on a strap pulling the neck forward. And when we have the correct combination of weights to allow that curve to form, we have you stand on a whole body vibration platform which moves every cell in the body, and it amplifies the effect of what we're doing. This is a form of tractioning called a Dakota tractioning, where you can lie down, use a strap to actually put tension to increase that nerve. It's something, a wedge that you can purchase here. You can do this at home. Another thing that can help is you can just lie on the edge of the bed and let your head drop off the edge of the bed. There's a specific exercise you can start doing of pulling the chin back, forcing the head behind the shoulders as far as you can take it, and then tilting your head back as far as it will go. That will help reverse the effect. Another couple ideas I want to give you. If there is a big helium balloon above your head and it has a string attached to the top of your skull, that helium balloon is constantly pulling you up and back. And when you're in this position, now everything is correctly engaged. It's opening your breathing. And when you do this, you're collapsing. So always that helium balloon is pulling the head up and back. When you get in your car, pull that seat up as far as you can. Let that helium balloon pull your head up and back, and then set your mirrors with your head in that position. So as you're driving and you start doing this, every time you look at the mirror, it didn't move, you need to get back up here. So I think you will find all those things helpful. Another thing you want to look at is a pillow. If a pillow is pushing your head forward, it's doing damage. A cervical pillow has an indentation, so the pillow should support the curve in the neck, not push the head forward. So all those things can be beneficial to you and people you know and care about. Feel free to forward this on to them. And you will start getting a few more videos now, and each one is designed to help you get better quicker, keep you better longer, and to keep you from doing things that are going to cause setbacks. Thanks.